For the person who keeps all the laws except one is as guilty as a person who has broken all other laws. Think about it. My strength in one area does not make me a better person. Neither do another person's weakness in another area make him or she a bad person. For we all have area, in fact most times areas in which we are struggling with, because no one got it all together. We have our weaknesses. So my strength in one area doesn't mean that I'm strengthened in another area. And another person's weakness does not actually qualify them to be bad in every other area. No. We all have things that we're struggling with. No one is completely perfect. Therefore, I must not condemn others for what I do not struggle with. Because every action has something that influences it. Like Dale Carnegie will always say, before I condemn, before I talk bad about people, or even before I complain, I should try to know why they are the way they act. Understanding people, understanding the reason why people do what they do helps my judgment towards their action. Because there are 4 things that influences each and every one of us. And this 4 things does not affect each and every one of us in the same way. Like our background. We have different backgrounds. The way my background affects me is different from the way it affects someone else. Our environment of upbringing, or even where we are living right now. All of us are not living in the same environment. There are things that happens in our own environment that influences the way we think, the way we act, and the way we talk. Our financial status. And the last one being the availability of light that we have. Access to superior mindset. The scripture said that you shall know the truth, and the truth you know shall set you free. So what if someone else doesn't have a superior truth? For as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. For the nature of everyone is foolishness. We all become what we are based on those factors that influences our actions. A superior light, a good environment, an abundant mindset environment, or a light-bearing environment. These factors influences us differently. I know somebody might also say that at least we have our will, so we can make our choices. Yes, it's true. We are all responsible for our choices, but our choices is also governed or guided by the quality of light that we have. If we do not have a superior light, obviously our choices is going to be, it's not going to be superior. So our choices too is also influenced by our environment, by the light we have, by our financial status, and also by our background. I am not advocating for bad conduct, neither am I saying that we're not responsible for our actions. Yes, we have our decisions, we have our way to make our actions, but we must know that all these things are influenced by, those 4 factors that we spoke about. What I'm trying to say is that in our judgment, we should also consider that we don't have the same privilege. We act the way we act, talk the way we talk, and we do things based on what influences us. That sometimes, sincerely, we do not condemn people because of the fact we think we are stronger than them, or because we think we are stronger than them in some areas. We judge them because we want them to feel bad. Sometimes we condemn people because we also want ourselves to look good, self-righteousness or self-justification. But nevertheless, change is constant. We can always change. So let's change and go for a way of living. The way of valuing people and honoring all men. Nevertheless, we must also correct and caution, and must do it with right motives, at the right time, and in the right place, so that it can be profitable both for the hearers and also for us. In conclusion, we must talk and act like people expecting to be judged by the law that sets us free. And what is this law? It's the law of mercy and kindness over judgment and condemnation. Because if we judge others, the same measure in which we judge is also the same measure that we're also going to be judged. In all caution, in all correction, let right motive, love, and care be the center of it all. Don't forget that humanity is the most important axis on earth, the crown of God's creation, the epicenter of creation, the governor of everything on earth. For where there is no man, there is nothing. Everything moves and lives and have its in because there is a man. So don't forget our human connection. If you believe in human touch and you believe in reigniting our human connection, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.